Hey guys, Chelsea here, and we're going to continue our discussion. In this video, we're talking about this sentence over here. So, the anomalies of the situation afforded Mulcahy a gleam of pleasure. What are the anomalies? That Mulcahy is super smart, the president is, well, in Mulcahy's opinion, less smart, super dumb, definitely not good at strategy, and yet the president won. So we've been talking about this a lot, right? What do we get out of this part? Apparently, this whole thing, this situation, affords him a gleam of pleasure. So he's happy about it. Just a little bit. Right? Not too much, but he's still super annoyed. He has the whole amazed and stunned bit, all that jazz. But he's a little bit kind of happy. He at least thinks it's funny. It's giving him a kick, right? So, what is this? What is this? Right? What is this like? Let's step outside of chess for a second. Let's imagine you're playing a different strategy game, poker, right? I'm terrible at poker. I don't play poker. I don't do bets of any kind. But I've seen people play, maybe I played it one time with my grandparents when I was a kid. So, you have an idea, at least, of a couple of things. One, a lot of people are super good at poker. And two, every once in a while, somebody who has, never played poker before still wins, right? And we call that beginner's luck, or kind of dumb luck sort of a thing, right? And usually the idea is that you know so little that you don't even know what you should or shouldn't do, and so you just sort of accidentally your way into, maybe overconfidence about something. And in a game like poker where you're trying to bluff and play the other person, okay, maybe you can win that way. But imagine then in that situation that you are not the beginner's luck person. Imagine you are the superior intellect. Okay, so you know how to play poker really well, and you know all the rules, and you know when to fold, and you know all the stuff. And you're really, really good at it. And then some total beginner comes along and beats you. In a way where you're sort of like, gosh, I should totally have seen that coming. I cannot believe that this person just pulled out, this whatever pocket ace or this whatever kind of a thing. I, again, don't know anything about poker. But something, really good, and then they won. And so, you do kind of have to chuckle a little bit, right? It is funny when that person who, has never played poker before, totally bad at it, or arguably, objectively bad at it, right? Not good at poker, beats you out. It is a little funny. So that's kind of the baseline here. And there's one extra little level to this, right? So it talks about down here, sardonic philosophic applications. Sardonic is like the cynicism sort of a thing, right? So grimly mocking or cynical is the official definition. But the idea is, one example is this concept you've maybe heard before, that A students work for B students who work for C students. So basically, the kids who go through life and they do everything right, and they're the, captain of the football team, or captain of the basketball team, captain of the track team, president of this, president of that. They do all the things right. They have straight A's, they have good grades, great SAT scores, they're so perfect, just perfect in every way. Those kids end up in maybe just a regular job, or middle management or something, kind of mediocre, sort of okay, it's not bad, your life is fine, but it's not amazing. And then the B and C kids are the kids who go on to they're upper management or CEO of a company, they start their own company, some kind of a startup or something. And that's sort of, it's like a phrase that's thrown around, right? So maybe it doesn't happen all the time. Certainly there are lots of people in upper management who got good grades. Arvin and I would be great examples of that, because Arvin and I both got good grades in school. But, it is a thing. It sometimes happens. And when you're met with that, okay, so when you are actually this really, really great, intelligent person, and you went through school and you did all this stuff, and you really, really learned, okay, so forget, sometimes you go through school, you don't learn anything. We know that, you know that, gotcha. But let's say you go through school, you really learn a lot of stuff, and you're really intelligent and smart. And then you end up working for some kid that you think is just an idiot, and he's your boss, but you think he's so dumb, and it's terrible. It's like that sort of a thing where every once in a while, your boss is going to do something kind of so stupid that you're just sort of like, wow. I kind of have to laugh because of how dumb that was. Wow. And you will get to these points. Hopefully you guys are not going to be in that position at all. Hopefully you guys are going to be the CEOs and the ones doing all that stuff. But, even maybe you have a job right now where, you have some kind of silly boss. I don't know if you have a small summer job or something like that. So that's the idea. That's kind of what we're getting at. There's this gleam of pleasure. It seems kind of weird, seems kind of strange, but, he's a weird dude, and that's where that pleasure is coming from.